Hi crocheters of the world, I'm Oana and this is Oana's Crochet channel on YouTube. In this tutorial I want to show you how to add a Bruges lace on this shawl, Peruvian, with the broomstick lace shawl. I let you the link below for the shawl, but you can also use this border for any kind of shawl, triangular shawl, or for blankets, because I will show you, I will say of course how many, so the multiple that you need on one side, then how to work the corner. For the Bruges lace I have another tutorial, so where I actually explain how to work this. Okay, so now I just want to explain how to work, so actually how to join and how to work the corner. This is the important part, okay, in this tutorial. This is the two things that we want to focus on. Okay, so now first of all we need on one side and on the other side a multiple of 3. So this is very important, multiple of 3. Now for this particular shawl we need multiple of 3 Peruvian stitches, or broomstick lace stitches. So this is a broomstick lace, okay? So we need multiple of 3. Here on this swatch I have 12, but on my shawl I have 54. On my blog I wrote how many rows I put on my shawl and how many increases, because in the tutorial I said that we have to put in each, at the beginning and at the end of each row of the shawl, we need to put an increase into the first, into the last broomstick lace stitch. But on each of our 4 or 5 row, we can add one more increase on the second Peruvian broomstick lace and one more increase on the second to last, okay, just to give the shape that we want. Now I went on my shawl until I had 47 Peruvian stitches on one side and on the other, but as I said I need a multiple of 3, so I add 2 more, 1 more row. On each row you add 2 increases, 1 on the beginning, 1 here in the middle, on one side. Of course this is one side, this is another side, it's like the other side is exactly the same thing as the first one, so I am just explain only on this side, of course. And when we decide to add the second increase into the second stitch, in the Peruvian stitch, or into the second to last, we add 3, because it's 1, 2 plus the third here. Okay, so I add 2 increases more on one side, which means 47, so it's 49. Then I added 3 increases, so I increased into the second and second to last 2, which means 49 plus 3 is 52, because is 52, and then I work a normal increase, so 2 more, and I had 54, and 54 is a multiple of 3. Okay, now how to join the first tape. So we begin with a chain of 4, then with only chain 3 for the loop. We don't chain 6, we only chain 3 because we want to join into the first Peruvian stitch, and we join into each of our third single crochet. Let me just zoom in a little bit. So in each of our third single crochet, like this, and then we continue on with chain 3 and yarn over from the beginning of the chain 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 4th. It's easier if you count from the beginning. Into the 4th insert the hook, work your first double crochet, then work 3 more for our group of 4 double crochets, And now all you have to do is just turn it like this, okay? And now work 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the outside or the other side of loops, chain 6 loops, and then the group of 4 double crochets, and now again another joining. So chain 3, insert the hook into the second Peruvian stitch in the middle where you have the third single crochet and slip stitch to join. Chain 3 more, turn like this. It's really easy if you work like this, even if you have a larger shawl, of course. Mine is actually large, extra large I can say. I love that large shawls. Okay, so I worked my 4. Now again my loop of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where we will work into step 2, the other part of the Bruges lace. Now again I turn and work. Just look at me how I turn the tape. It's really easy. You don't have to turn all the shawl, so just watch. Okay, I work my 4 double crochets, and now again chain 3 and another joining. So insert the hook into the next Peruvian stitch, third single crochet, slip stitch into it, and chain 3 more. And now turn, but turn only the tape like this. Okay, so that's all. Just continue on like this, joining in each Peruvian stitch. Broomstick stitch until you reach the last stitch before the chain 3. So I joined into the last Peruvian stitch or broomstick stitch. So now I have to work on the outside a chain of 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be our last of our multiple on this side where we will join the second part of the Bruges lace. This will be our last loop on the side to create the multiple. So we join this, and this is the chain 6, that is the last one to create the multiple of 3. Now I work my group of 4 and I will put a marker into it. So like this I will know where, when I work my second part of the Bruges lace, I will know that here it's the last, and then I will work the corner. Now let's see how to work the corner. Into the chain 3 space we will join 4 loops, but on the external part we will have only 3 loops. So this is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 3 only. Yes, so only 3 because this is the first. So into the chain 3 insert your hook and slip stitch to join, and 3 more. Now 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this is the first 3, 4, 5, 6 first loop on the external part of the corner. 2 and 3. 3. This is the 4 double crochets that we have to work. Okay, now let us join the second into the chain 3 space. I said we need 4. Chain 3 again and turn. Now work your 4 double crochets, and then the second chain 6 on the external part. 1, 2, 3. Oh mine, please. come on, come to mama. Okay, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now turn again, work your 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and again 1, 2, 3. This is the third loop on the chain 3 space that we join. Chain 3 again and turn. Work of course your 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we work the third and the last on the external part. 3, 4, 5, 6. And the group of 4 double crochets, of course, and then we will work the fourth and the last joining loop into the corner, so into a chain 3. So chain 3, insert the hook around the chain 3 space again, and slip stitch, turn, chain 3 again, and back on our 4 double crochets. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now this loop will be the first on the other side to create the multiple. So we work it 3, 4, 5, 6. Work the double crochets. 2, 3, and 4, and we put the second marker on it. So now we have the end of one side and the beginning of the other side, and we have the corner in the middle. So we have 3 loops on the external part and 4 loops to join for the corner. So keep in mind this is actually the two important things. We need a multiple of 3, and for the corner we have to join into the same stitch or place or chain 3 space or whatever you have, 4 loops, and you must have only 3 loops on the other side, and that's all. Now we will continue on joining into each of our Peruvian stitch, which is this my first, yes, and we just continue on until the end. Just one more thing about this step for the Bruges lace, how to join the Bruges lace. We finish exactly as we began. So into the last Peruvian stitch we chain 3, join chain 3, and work the last group of 4 double crochets. So this is how we have to finish exactly as we began. Now for the second step we have to work exactly as I showed you into the tutorial of the Bruges lace. I left the link below. So we will begin. So it's the multiple of 3. It's the double joining, which is this one, and the simple joining, which is this one. So double joining because we join in one step on 2 loops, and simple join because we join into one loop. Okay, so this is our multiple of 3. Now we will go on one side working double join, simple join, double, simple, until we reach the last loop where we have to work a simple join into the loop where we have the marker, and we stop there before the corner, the 3 loops of the corner, and we stop there. So you stop there because I will show you how to work exactly the corner, and I will show you only the joinings, because the rest actually you already have a explanation on the tutorial that I did of the Bruges lace. Okay, so I worked all, and now I just have to work the double joining. So I chain 3 and I will work my first double joining on the first 2 loops of the corner. We have 3 on the first 2 loops of the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook into the chain 3 here and work 1 triple crochet. Now into the first loop of the corner, another one, and this is the first joining, and into the second, one more, and this is the second joining. So the double joining made, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2 more, chain 3, and continue on your work. So we will work our 4 double crochets, chain 6, and when we turn we will work the simple joining 5, 6. Hope there are 6. Now again we turn, we work our 4 double crochets, and we will work the simple joining exactly into the second loop of the corner where we worked the second join of the double joining. So into the same, chain 3, and look, into the same where I worked this, pull through and chain 3, and continue on with your pattern. Now we actually worked 2 joinings of 3 that we will work on the corner, and the last one will be again a double joining. And guess what? We will work it. The first joining of this second double joining of the corner will be worked on the second loop again. So on the second loop we will have actually 3 joinings on the second loop, and on the last will be the second, but I will be back to show you how. So I'm ready to work my last joining on the last 2, actually the last 2, the second and the third loops, because it will be a double joining into the second and the last loops. So into the second, actually into the second, which is the middle one. Now we have 1, 2, 3. We put 3 joining stitches. The first is of the first double joining, it's the second actually, and then the next is the simple joining, and the next will be this one, the first stitch of the last double joining for the corner. It's pretty easy. So I already worked chain 3, yarn over 4 times, 3, 4, insert the hook into the chain 6, work your stitch, and now 1, 2, insert the hook into this one, so into this one. Okay, so here the same loop where we joined for the first joining. Now yarn over, insert the hook into the last loop. Can you see? This is the loop with the marker, so this is the first loop of the other side, this is the last loop of my corner. So, and now of course we just want to pull through 3, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2 again. Now chain 3, and we want to continue on. Okay, and that's it. The rest, it's exactly the same as for the Bruges lace pattern that I showed you into another tutorial. So I said you will have the link below. And this is my corner. Now you can work so many beautiful things adding this beautiful corner. And now you will begin the other side of the shawl with a simple join, and you will go on with simple join and double join, simple and double, so simple and double. You worked on the first side, you began with a double join and simple, double and simple, double and simple. And now you will work a simple and double, simple and double, and you will finish exactly with a double as you began. So we actually began with a double. Here it is, my double, and simple, and you will finish exactly the same. That's why we need the multiple of 3, and that's why we need to work the corner exactly like this. So hope you enjoy this tutorial, hope I give you some inspiration for your next project. Even if you don't want to work this on your Peruvian, on your broomstick lace triangular shawl, you can add it on blankets or tablecloths, or as I don't know, so many beautiful projects you can finish with this nice, very lovely border, Bruges lace border. Now that you know how to work the corner, and now that you know how many, so exactly the multiple for the sides, so it's 3. Okay, that would be all. See you at the next tutorial. Don't forget to thumb up and to leave me a comment.